Hi, thank you so much for watching us. This is Auntie Truphenah's show where we repair broken souls. Now, what do you do when life gives you a lemon? Are you supposed to stay there and just to say that you are defeated and you are not supposed to move on? Now, what about when you struggle too much, thinking that life will give you a better thing, and you realize that it is giving you the worst? What are you supposed to do? Now, your soul will be repaired today. We have a guest who happens to have gone it all. Let's hear her story. This is a show that you don't want to miss. Karibuni sana. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Truphenah.
We are happy to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you can tell us your name.
Okay.
Where you have come from.
Okay.
That village ulizaliwa.
Okay.
And then we continue.
Okay, my name is Prophetess Monica, and I'm born in Naivasha. Naivasha sijui kama ni Naivasha County. Mahali kunaitwa Karati.
Karate.
Wakorino, Karate Wakorino.
Wanaijua hiyo.
Wanaijua. So hapo ndio nilizaliwa, and then brought up by my grandmother. My mom was working in mahali kunaitwa Karagita. I don't know whether you know that place. Uko Lake Naivasha, those sides. Right. So we are brought up, two of us. We are two sisters by our shosho. But after a few years, when I was in class 4, we shifted to Mombasa with our mom. Okay. That's where now we went and started life. By then she was working in Kongoya market, selling tomatoes. And she has been a single mother, but we got a daddy last year. She got married last year, but we have been brought up
after you are all grown.
By a single mom. She hustled a lot, and she tried her best to give us the education, and I thank God we managed through primary school, we managed through secondary school, but unfortunately when I was in Form 2, she got sick, and she got a stroke. She paralyzed one of her side. Wow. And after that, now I dropped out of the school for 2 years. Then we came back to Naivasha, Karate, mahali tulizaliwa huko kwa shosho, and by then she was sick. She could not get up, she could not work. Income, she was the breadwinner, and now I dropped school together with my sister, but my uncles arranged and my family, and they do a small kaharambe, but the money was not enough. So I said, I'm the oldest sister, let me give a chance to my younger sister.
So you sacrificed for your sister?
Yeah, I said let her go back to school. I will know what to do. And by then I came to look for a job in Nairobi, and I found a job as a house girl. But fortunately enough, I met one of the man of God in Kenya, a very famous and a very anointed man of God, Pastor JJ, Bishop now. And he hosted me in his house. He talked to me, and he managed to put my heart back together, and he took me back to school. Wow. That is Form 3 now and Form 4.
At least your dream of learning has come true.
At least. But I was so big by then. You know, 2 years, dropping 2 years and then going back. But I thank God for
how was it? Because it's like you have already done away with education. Eh?
Yeah.
Now you are going back, a big girl.
Yes.
And a person who has tasted the other part of life, like you had already completed.
Yes.
Now going back to school, how was the feeling?
It was good because I wanted to learn, and I was telling God, if you only give me a chance that I go to school, because my dream was to become a lawyer, but I'm a lawyer of Christ right now. Ninatetea wanyonge wa Kristo. So I told God, I'm grateful. Thank you God for taking me back to school, but it was not easy. I was the oldest person in that class, but I thank God for the small body. I was so tiny, but I had a lot of ears. So watu hakuwa najua, but it's only me who knew and my people. And I thank God for that, that I went back to school and I completed Form 4. I did pretty well, and I passed the exam so well. Yeah. Okay. But now we didn't have money to go to the college, because my mom by then, yes, she was healed, lakini alikuwa anafanya vibarua. She was just kukusanya, kuuza tunyanya, kuuza nini, so that she can manage something, kuajiriwa kazi ndogo ndogo. So she could not take me back to school, to college or university. Now there, I thought of an option, and the devil is a liar. The devil came, and a very handsome man came along. By then, when I was in school, he was saying hi and all that, but I didn't realize that he loved me. I don't know whether he loved me, because I can't tell. And he came. He told me, I will marry you. I'll take you to university or college, whatever you want to do. I will do that for you. Wow. I saw God, but it was not God. I came to realize later it was not God. It was ilikuwa ni kama tu kivuli cha Mungu, but it was not God. So this man, he carried my heart because mtu akikwambia atakupeleka uni. And I was a university material by then because I passed. I had a C+. Na C+ by then tulikuwa tunachukuliwa university. So my dream to become a lawyer started coming true. So I accepted
and you got married.
I got
after
married
Form 4.
after immediately because I saw the future. But unfortunately, after 1 year, 9 months, immediately, when I got married, immediately I became pregnant. So immediately my boy was 1 year, I realized this is not marriage. We are not going anywhere.
And can we say that it's like you are a Form 4 giver,
yes,
and then life was not giving you whatever you needed.
Exactly.
Because you are here, you have finished Form 4, you can't continue, you are jobless.
Yes.
So you thought that getting a man or having this man who is telling me will take me to the next level.
And he had money.
Yeah, so you saw it a chance.
I saw
so
God.
Initially, can we say that it was not love, but you took him not because of the foundation of love, but because of what he was to offer?
I was desperate. I was frustrated. I needed a door to open, and any door that could open at that particular moment, I was ready for it. So that was desperation.
Yeah, it was.
And in my desperation, my emotions and my frustration closed my eyes, and I got myself inside, and I didn't have a choice than to marry this man.
Couldn't work.
And I tell you, I was looking. My mother is there, jobless. My uncles are there, they cannot help me. Nobody can help me unless niende niajiriwe kazi, maybe a nyumba or something like that. So I saw this is God, but it was not God. It was desperation and frustrations.
Okay, I think from there is a message that you are trying to pass to the public.
Yeah.
That if you are desperate, I think marriage should not be an option because marriage should be founded through love.
Exactly.
But not because of circumstances, any situations.
Yes.
Because if a marriage is founded on any other thing apart from love,
it will
then
break.
It doesn't
will
last.
fall. Yeah, when you become at that particular moment whereby the only option that you see, it's maybe a man coming inside na ati anakuokolea jahazi. Unajua wasichana wanasemanga hivyo. So I'd like to tell the ladies out there who are desperate, maybe hata ulizalishwa na ukaachwa. Well, let them go. What I would like to tell people, when you are at that corner, you are pushed to that corner, remember, the end of a human being, that is the beginning of God. So tell God, I'm at the edge. I have gone up to the wall. I don't have anywhere to go.
Yeah.
And just tell God, take over. And let him take over. It might look so hard, but it will work because I have learned it from experience. When you are that desperate and frustrated, the only option, and I'm saying the only, there is no alternative.
There's no plan B.
There's no plan B. The only option is God. Run to God and live your life to God. Tell him, God, you are the driver. Drive him. Wherever you want to take me, I'm ready. Yes.
Okay, and now, the marriage couldn't work.
Yes.
Your heart was broken.
Very broken.
So how did you go through about it? Or how did it happen? Is it that the husband told you that I no longer love you? Is it because of the abuse? What was
so when we got married immediately, I started realizing it wasn't meant to be. This was not marriage. I was running away from my problems and never run away from them. Face them because God is there to give you strength, because you can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, who strengthens you. So I was running away from my problems, and I started realizing immediately after a few months, we started arguing, we started having problems. We tried to solve them, they are not solvable. So here I am pregnant. Naona sasa niko na ball. Sasa ndaenda. Kwanza my mom will kill me. She was not for it. My people were not for it. They didn't want me to get married for the first time. So I couldn't go back home. And then nikasema mwanamke nikuvumilia. Wacha nivumilie, maybe he will change. But after I gave birth now, problems started. We were arguing day in, day out. Problems. Yani after a problem, tulikuwa tunasolve a problem with another problem. Have you ever seen that? Two wrongs, they can never make a right. So when the boy was 1 year, now I was tired. I said enough is enough. Now I have to quit this. And I told him I have to quit this. He took me back home. He took me to my parents. And he told my mother, I have brought back your daughter. Very officially.
Take your mzigo.
Take kamzigo kako na kengine kameongezewa. Si unaona kama shosho kameongezewa. And we separated that way, and we divorced officially. Kabisa. Yeah.
Now, where did you go now with another burden? You are running from problems. Now you have brought double problem in your home.
Now the boy is there, 1 year old, very tiny, very small. I told my mom, Mama, because she was still in Naivasha, but she recently she went back to Mombasa. I told her, Mom, that's your grandson. Muchukue, niangalilie, I will be back. So I came to Nairobi, starting to hustle. Nimefika Nairobi, I don't know anybody, I don't have a friend, I don't know where to go. So nikiwa katika wondering where will I go and all that, I found a lady and I talked to her. Fortunately enough, she had a human heart. Kaniambia mimi naishi Kibera. Huku ni vibarua niko. Naoshanga vyombo huku kwa mahoteli and all that. I can host you for few days. Unasikia kwenye na hostiwa?
Kibera.
Line Saba. I can host you for few days before you know what to do. She hosted me. By then we were coming here to town. Tunaenda town Nairobi now. Nairobi town. Tunaosha vyombo kwa mahoteli ndogo ndogo na huku bus station. Huko River Road. Zile hoteli zile za kiosk. Tunapoa 50 bob.
Per day.
Where hiyo ilikuwa kubwa Truphenah. 50 shillings, it was really big. Because hata tuko tunahitaji fare, tuko tunahitaji kitu ya kukula.
Oh, fare mlikuwa mnaenda mguu.
Utajisort mguu tu. Utaenda tu polepole ukijiangalilia magari za watu, ukiadmire manyumba za watu. So tunaenda hivyo tunatafuta vibarua za kuoshaosha. Tunaenda hivyo tunahoka. Inaitwa kuhoka ama kuhoka. Hawking. Tunanunua njugu karanga. Tunanunua handkerchiefs. Tunanunua airtime. Tunaanza kuuza.
Anything to get money.
Anything to get money. Back home I'm not sending anything. Sasa 50 shillings na upati every day. Utatuma nini? Kule pressure inakuwa mtoto maziwa anataka, mtoto anataka pampers, mtoto anataka nini. So the pressure was so high on me. I decided to take my boy because now I was told if you cannot bring money, come and take your boy. Kwanza I remember nilitumiwa mtoto na gari kama kamzigo.
Kama the parcel. Like the way you can go to tea room and you said mzigo through like a parcel.
Yeah, alitumwa hivyo na nikapewa namba za driver na conductor nikamwendea stage.
Kwani alikuwa mzigo.
Now because I'm not sending, you know, they couldn't understand. I'm in Nairobi.
It is understandable. 2
months, 3 months, 4 months, you are not sending even 200 shillings. Na ulituachia mtoto hapa. So I think they thought maybe nilikuja kukula maisha. And they were mad with me. Everybody was mad with me. So I told them, it's okay, I'll come for my baby. They told me, no, we don't want you to come. We will send the baby.
So you took your parcel?
Yeah, I took my parcel, went with him. I don't know where to go. Now the lady was tired of me because I have added another mzigo. It was really bad. It was hurting. And she threw me out of the house.
Gosh.
Not even a house because sasa tulikuwa tunaishi zile za makaratasi. Na huko Kibera na huko. Zile zimegawanywa na sewage. Sewage ukiruka unaenda kwa neighbor. So akanitoa nje. Akaniambia go. I cannot carry you and your baby. Go and look for something else to do. Fortunately enough, nilikuwa nimemake tu marafiki. Nikahostiwa Mathare na rafiki yangu.
Sasa umetoka Kibera Mathare sasa.
Sasa nikaona at least it's a nimepanda level. Najua nikaona at least Mathare ni kuzuri. Lakini hakukuwa kuzuri. Nikapanda level nikaingia Mathare. And life also there was not good. It was very, very tough. Now I have a baby. I don't have a job. I'm carrying him. Tunaenda kutafuta vibarua na yeye. Na zikikosa mnalala njaa. Mnakaa hivyo. It was that bad.
Okay, we'll come back and we'll get to know what happened later. I think this is a very inspiring story. Now, after Prophetess Monica was thrown out and she was brought her baby like a parcel. Now, what happened and why is she the way she is today? Please don't go away. This is Auntie Truphenah Show. We'll be right back after the break.